Everyone wants to feel powerful. Everyone wants to feel respected. But deep down, everyone wants to feel immortal. Think about it. Not immortal in a literal sense. Immortal in the sense that their life has meaning. That their name meant something. That when they are gone, the world will still remember them. And if you understand this truth, you unlock one of the most powerful principles in sales, leadership, business, and relationships. People gravitate towards those who can make them feel like their dreams are possible. Not the smartest person, not the richest person. The person who sees the future they want and helps them step into it. Most people approach conversations backwards. They talk about products, they talk about themselves, they talk about features and details. But powerful communicators talk about something else. Legacy. Ask yourself, when was the last time someone genuinely asked you, what do you want your life to become? What do you want your family to say about you when you're gone? What do you want written on your gravestone? Very few people ever ask those questions. But when someone does, something powerful happens. You feel seen. You feel understood. You feel like your life actually matters. And the person who created that feeling, they become unforgettable. Here's a powerful statistic. Harvard research into relationships and influence found that people spend nearly 60% of conversations talking about themselves. But here's the twist. When people talk about themselves, their brain releases dopamine, the same chemical activated by food, money, and pleasure. So when you get someone talking about their dreams, you are literally activating their reward system. Your conversation becomes chemically addictive. So how do you actually use this principle? 3 steps. 1. Understand their dream. Ask a question most people are too shallow to ask. What does your ideal life look like? What do you want your children to remember you for? What do you want to accomplish before you die? Now you are no longer talking to someone's job title. You're talking to their purpose. 2. Acknowledge the progress. Most people are starving for recognition, not fake compliments, but genuine acknowledgement. I respect what you're building. I can see the direction you're heading. You're clearly putting work into this. When someone feels seen, they become open. 3. Offer the bridge. Now and only now you introduce solutions. When it's business, a partnership, a product, an opportunity, frame it through their dream, not your agenda. This could move you closer to the life you described. Suddenly, you're not selling something, you're building their future. One of the greatest businessmen in history, Andrew Carnegie, understood this principle deeply. Carnegie didn't just hire workers, he hired ambition. He would study what drove the people around him, what they wanted to become, what status they sought, what legacy they dreamed about. Then he positioned his steel empire as the vehicle for their rise. Men didn't just work for Carnegie, they felt like they were building their destiny. And because of that, his empire dominated an entire era. He felt pressure, competing in the industrialists who fought over money and contracts. He came to the recognition that people are more loyal to the vision than the salary. And then the weaponization of the realization is that he made his organization the ladder to their dreams. Think about the people you enjoy being around. They're not necessarily the richest, they're not necessarily the funniest, they're the people who make you feel like you are becoming something greater. The friend who encourages your ambitions, the mentor who sees your potential, the business partner who believes in your future. Those people are rare because most people are too busy talking about themselves. If you want influence, if you want loyalty, if you want powerful connections in business, friendships, and relationships, remember this principle. Make people feel immortal. Understand their dream. Respect their journey. Help them build their legacy. Because the person who helps others becomes unforgettable.